Hey guys, welcome back to another video. Today, I'm going to tell you how you can go from 0 to 1 to 5 or even to 10 pull-ups in just a few months and how you can do it really easy. So when I started this challenge myself, I was pretty overweight. I weighed about 100 kilograms and I couldn't move myself a little bit to the bar. So the first thing I needed to do was lose some weight. And what better way than just going to the gym and training like crazy? Because if I build up more muscle, that muscle will burn more calories and thus burning more fat and thus losing weight, which was the whole thing I was after at the time. If you don't have weight problems or you already lost the weight or you're just starting to lose the weight, do it. It will make those pull-ups a lot easier. Trust me, you're just putting the weight a little bit down like on a machine. If you already lost the weight, you can use things like machines at the gym or even rubber bands to help you do the first pull-up so you can get to the 1. And for this, I would really recommend that you start training it at least twice a week, probably like Mondays and Fridays. You should always have at least 1, optimally 2 days between your pull-up sessions and your back sessions if you have pull-ups in that. And I would really recommend to not really overtrain it at the beginning because your body isn't used to heavy training yet. So it needs to get used to it, and after just a few months it will be really easy for you. Don't worry. So my first sign of progress was after 2 months of training back. I did it every week, twice a week, just how I just told you. And I did my first pull-up back then, just after 2 months. I probably lost like 10 kilograms during the time, and it was a really great time for me, for my whole physical side. And if you train proper technique, you can get there much quicker than I, because I wasn't doing proper technique from the beginning. So I could have probably done it in 6 weeks or even sooner. You can expect that if you really concentrate on the form and you really take it seriously. And until then, you use those bands and machines that I talked about to help you to get to that first pull-up. And after you've done your first pull-up, it's time to get to 3 and then 5. Those are the biggest challenge. If you get to 5, you're on the other side of the road and you're basically in heaven, because then training becomes a lot easier. But till then, I really recommend using especially bands to help you pull up and train proper form. So when you get to 5 pull-ups, I would recommend that you start doing pull-ups every single day or every second day. But every single day would be really optimal for you. But don't do them till exhaustion. Like if you can do 5 pull-ups, don't do the whole 5. You should always have 1 to 2 pull-ups in reserve. So that means for an optimal training session, you should probably do way less than you think you can do. That means if you can do a maximum of 5 pull-ups, you should just do 3 sets of 3 pull-ups and then do 1 single repetition. And take like 1 to 2 minutes in between so you can get some air into the system. And that should be totally enough. I know it feels kind of insignificant to do just 10 pull-ups every day, but trust me, those results really add up after some time. For example, in my case, I started doing this about a month and a half ago, and I've really seen the results skyrocket. I went from a maximum of doing just 3 pull-ups to doing 5, and suddenly I can do 8, and some days I can even do 10. But I'm currently training wide grip pull-ups because I think, first of all, they look much cooler, and they also develop your lat muscles a lot better than just regular pull-ups. And thus, you will get a bigger back and you will get a lot stronger. And don't worry, these wide grip pull-ups will also help with just doing regular pull-ups. So I'm basically in the safe zone and I'm just doing a little bit more because they're a bit harder. But if you're starting out, I would just recommend regular pull-ups. Then if you can do like 5 regular pull-ups, I would try to start doing wide grip pull-ups because, like I said, they look cooler. Okay, so that's pretty much my recipe for increasing your pull-up amount. And hopefully this short video helped you. So if you don't mind, you could leave a like and subscribe down there, so you don't miss any of my future videos about fitness and tech. This is gonna be it for today. Hopefully you enjoyed, and see you next time. Bye bye.